and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought I would film a favourites video because I have done one before actually, I lie. I've done one before and I really enjoy watching them because I think I do really enjoy watching hauls, but I think for favourite videos it's kind of the person's had the item, tried it, tested it, and it's become something that they use all the time, so I think it's kind of a bit more you get more of a kind of opinion on something rather than just something that someone's bought and they haven't tried it out yet. So the first one is this palette that I got from an event I went to recently. I've only actually had this for like a week, but it's already become something that I use every day in my makeup routine, and just something that is kind of reignited my love for an old Benefit product. So when I was younger I always used to use the Hoola palette, the Hoola bronzer and sometimes Dallas. But yeah, I have always kind of loved them when I was younger, and I don't know, I just kind of grew out of them, but it's not like I didn't like the product or anything. So this was, I went to an event for the launch of their new product, which is called the Cheekathon, and it's like a face palette. So you get like a little mirror inside, and then you get a brush, which is like the standard brush that you get with any of them. As you can tell, I've been using it for the Hoola. So and then you get two blush tones. So you get a Coralista, which is a more kind of corally tone. You get the Dandelion, which is kind of pinky tone. You get the Dallas, which is a more like reddy brown, or more kind of, I don't know, yeah, like a reddy brown. And then Hoola, which is kind of a tan, really, really nice brown. Like, I don't know why I ever stopped using that because it's such a nice colour to use. So yeah, I love that. And then the Rocketeur, which is kind of pinky highlighter tone. First thing I'll say is that they all smell incredible. Like, Benefit bronzers smell divine. So yeah, that's amazing, obviously, to have nice smelling things. But yeah, I love the Hoola. I've been using the Hoola every day since. And this brush is actually really good for contouring because you can kind of brush it using the side, and then you can get a really, oh, I probably haven't blended that. Oh, it looks alright in the mirror. Well, on here it looks a bit, But yeah, so as long as you like blend it in, which I didn't, you won't be stuck with line, but it's really good to get a kind of defined line of exactly where you want, because sometimes I find that when I try to do contouring, if I use like a brush, then sometimes it can end up like a really fat line and it's just not really doing anything at all. So it's quite good for getting a more defined line. So yeah, I'm going to move on because I've been talking about that for ages. But yeah, and also one last thing, this is £44 I think to buy, and you get the full-sized, they are full-sized, 5 full-sized boxes, and to buy each, like a Hoola, is £22 I think, so that is like ridiculous value for money, and I think that would make an amazing gift. So I'll stay on beauty, and the second thing is also something that I got from the Benefit event, and this is called Gimme Brow. And I've been using this every day since I got it again. Love it so much. It's so easy to apply. I'm using it now, and actually it's much lighter shade, and it's much more natural looking than the one that I was using before. Yeah, so I feel like it matches my hair colour much better, and it doesn't look quite so harsh on my face. So this is like the light shade that I'm using, and so it's called Gimme Brow. I don't know how much it is to buy because I was luckily gifted this. But I will put links to everything down below. And so it's like a little mascara wand, and it's got the product on it, and then you literally just brush it on. So the lady said to me to kind of wiggle it at the root at the top, and then kind of go out and brush it out into the shape to get a good amount of product on there. But I guess it depends, and you can kind of build it up depending on how much you want. But I think that's really good. I've been using it every day. I'll continue to use it, and I'll definitely buy it again afterwards, because I think when you're blonde it's quite hard to get nice stuff for your eyebrows that matches your hair colour but still makes them kind of look prominent without being too harsh. So I would definitely recommend this, particularly for someone who's blonde. And then My last beauty product is Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I don't know, maybe I talked about this in my last, I talked about this in a video, but I don't know if it was in a one that I'd bought video, a haul video. I'm not really sure, but anyway, Liv told me to get this. I'm so glad she did, because this has stolen my heart. I used to use MAC concealer, which is a smaller pot than this, and it was £15, and this is like £4 I think for this. It's got amazing coverage. Like, I mean, I've got quite bad bags, but as you can see, it's got amazing coverage. It's a really brightening. It's quite a thick consistency, so the only thing that I find which is really annoying is sometimes my mascara, like throughout the day, will like bleed into my under eyes. So I need to buy a really good powder to put under my eyes to kind of set it, a setting powder. And my sister uses the NARS one, so I think I'm going to buy that because it's really good. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. It's really good, and it's such good value for money too. I just can't believe that it's better than one that I pay £15 for. It's ridiculous. But I kind of, the reason why I bought the MAC one is because I'd heard really good things from Sarah Ashcroft on her channel. So I bought it because I always think her makeup looks flawless. And I did really like it, and I was really happy with it, and I had repurchased it a couple of times, but then obviously when you try something that's £4.99 and it's better, you're not going to keep repurchasing it. So yeah, I bought it because I went in, tried it, really liked it. Then they were like, oh, we'll just put some foundation on too, really liked it. Oh, we'll just put some powder on too, really liked it. Long story short, walked out with the concealer, the foundation, the powder and brushes for all of them. Yeah, that was an expensive day. So the next two items are not, well, one of them is actually currently in store, but one of them isn't, but I will link similar things. So this beauty is still in store, and I will actually link to a similar one that's cheaper, because I think, oh, that's my Charlie hanging out. So I love this bag. I've had it for over a year now, but it's still in really good condition, even though I use it all the time. It's really kind of good quality. It's from Zara, and it's really good quality. It's a very heavy bag. Like, it's heavy with nothing in it. So once you start putting stuff in it, it just really, it's quite hard to carry it around for a long amount of time with heavy stuff in it. But it's worth it. It's got, so you can wear it like this with the long strap, or you can wear it like this as a short strap. Or sometimes I like to carry it just like with these bits hanging down as a clutch. And it's real leather. It's got the kind of croc effect. I just feel like this black bag is really timeless, and it just goes with everything. And I kind of have got a few bags that I switch between. And so I use like one bag for a month or something, and then I change my mind. And I've been absolutely loving this bag recently. And I just think as well, of all my bags, it's the one bag that I know if I'm wearing something and I really like what I'm wearing and I just think it just needs something else, then it's this bag. It's just like the finishing touch to an outfit, because it's just so nice. So yeah, I really like this bag. I would really recommend it. I think that it was £90, so it's quite expensive for a Zara bag, but it's really good condition. As you can see, it still looks new. I've had it for over a year, and I've worn it so many times, and it just hasn't kind of got old. I don't know. I mean, the fact that it's still sold in store shows that it's like a classic. So it's been sold in store for a year, and it does sell out quite a lot too, but I think it is in stock at the moment. Oh, and there's one other thing I wanted to mention. Mango have actually got a copy of this bag for £40, which I'll link below. I don't think it's real leather. And it's probably not as like well made as this one, but obviously you would expect that for that price point. And then my last item is my leather jacket. I've had this for a couple of years, and oh, it's so gross on the inside. Got dust stuck to it. I've had this for a couple of years, and I just love it so much. I saw it in the sale in Warehouse, and it's not really somewhere I'd normally shop, but I just love, like, it's got so many nice bikery details, like the seams, the zips, all of like the details are so nice. and I really liked it because it was longer, like a longer length, whereas I find that a lot of like biker jackets that you see in stores are kind of a cropped length, which is really nice for when you want to go out and stuff in the evenings. But I feel like for daytime and stuff, it's nice to have a kind of longer length one, for a more kind of casual look. And also I find that it does actually, it looks really nice with a dress and stuff in the evening, because it kind of looks a bit oversized, so it gives a kind of different look to if you were wearing a small cropped one. It kind of dresses it down a bit, like wearing a dress and biker boots. It's that kind of vibe. But yeah, I really love this, and it's real leather. I think I paid £100 for it, which is actually probably really cheap for real leather, and I would just definitely recommend getting a real leather jacket if you don't already have one, because I just think they're wardrobe staples. And at the moment it's perfect time because it's just, I'm wearing this all the time at the moment because it's kind of not coat weather anymore, but also it's spring, so, well, it is coat weather, but it's spring, so we don't want to be wearing coats, so leather jacket's like the perfect thing to layer up and still be warm, because I actually find this so warm. Like I find this as warm as a coat. And that's all of my items, and there's one other thing that I've been loving and I just thought I'd add it in here, is crime dramas. Like, oh my god, there are so many good crime dramas on at the moment on TV. I feel like I don't have a social life because I can't go out because Scott and Bailey's on. Or, oh, what's the other one on Thursday? What's it called? There's Scott and Bailey. There's that one that's on a Monday beginning with an M. Oh, I'm really bad with names. My parents put them on and then I sit and watch them. And then there's another one about like bent coppers who are, they're like people who, you know, the I'm really bad at describing things and I don't even know the names of these programmes, so I probably should not have added this in. But they're, you know, like the police that have guns, armed police. Armed police. So they're armed police, and one of them shoots someone and he shouldn't have, and then he like bullies all the other people, and then they all basically, some of them die, and then some of them like signed off, and like there's this whole drama, and it's all like who's who, who's done it, who's the bully, all of this. So basically no one knows what's going on. I've made it sound like shit, but it's actually really good. I don't know what it's called either. But Scott and Bailey's really good. I'll link the programmes below if you actually want to watch it. I just love crime dramas because I feel like they're really interesting to watch, and they're scary but they're not like terrifying, because I can't watch anything with ghosts and stuff because it freaks me out. But with crime dramas it's like they're the right balance between confusion, want to know what's going on, exciting, and a little bit scary, but not scary enough to you don't sleep at night. So that's why I like them. And there's loads on at the moment. There's literally one like every night of the week. I'm so busy. I'm so busy, guys. But yeah, so that's all my favourites. Just thought I'd share them with you. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. That would mean so much to me. And let me know that you're liking these kind of videos, and I'll keep filming them. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. And I'll link all the products that I've featured that are still available, or similar ones if they're not available, below, so that you can purchase if you want to try it out yourself. And I think that's all I've got to say. I'll link all my stuff like my Snapchat, Instagram, blog, Twitter, Facebook, blah blah blah, down below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Bye!